The Menlo Knights hosting the Woodside Wildcats here at Menlo School. We've got it for you on CCSA, the final home game for this class of seniors for the Menlo Knights. And it should be a good battle as these two rival schools take on one another. The Knights 1-3 in league play this 2011 season. And the teams meet at midfield. Should be a good game here today, Ray, as the Wildcats and the Knights always come at it with great intensity when these two teams meet up, and today shouldn't be any different.
Well, Casey, what we're looking at, I think, is a Woodside team that runs the option. I think that, you know, it is a good rivalry because of the proximity of the schools, etc. And, you know, what I think Woodside would like to do is, you know, run their offense. Okay, they're going to defer, but run their offense, which is the option, and then play some good defense. And in the past, as you mentioned, there's been some pretty good games. We'll see if that's going to be the case here. We are hopeful that, you know, Menlo wants to keep alive their playoff hopes, so they're going to go ahead and put forth their best effort, I'm sure. And since it's the last game here, last home game, I think we'll see, you know, again, a little extra added incentive here.
So, as Ray mentioned, the Wildcats won the toss and they decided to defer, so the Menlo Knights will receive.
Menlo has won the toss and elected to receive.
As the teams exchange greetings at midfield. Menlo second to last season, or second to last game of this 2011 season, in the regular season, as Ray mentioned, hoping for a playoff berth. 2 victories, one this week and one next week in the Valparaiso Bowl would definitely help their cause. And you would think that that is the main focus going forward, as the opening kick is going to be redone.
I think somebody stepped off sides, beat the kicker, so they move it back 5. So hopefully this will give Menlo a little bit better field position.
It's a much better kick this time, though. And it's going to go through the hands of the Menlo Knights. Going to be scooped up inside the 5. So things went from bad to worse there. And the only bright side is that they were able to get back there and recover it, but it's going to be a long way to go.
Well, that's not the way you want to start, but that's okay. It was, you know, a different kick, that's for sure. The kick was much better the second time, and then the coverage was very good. So Menlo's going to start almost 90 yards away here.
First and 10 for the Menlo Knights under the leadership of sophomore quarterback Jack Hennigan. Heru Peacock in the backfield. An option on first down, pitches to Heru. He doesn't have a whole lot of room. He's pushed out of bounds quickly.
And I think that's the type of defense that you'll see, you know, that Woodside will converge and be very aggressive and will, you know, go kind of on first action, first movement. So we'll see if, you know, if Menlo can take advantage of that. That's, you know, that's often what you need to do is have a counter or something like that. So.
Quick pass out right to senior Dylan Mayer. And Dylan picks up about 4 yards.
And, you know, Dylan has played in a lot of different positions. He'll line up in the backfield. He'll line up at the wing back. He'll go in motion. So a nice throw, nice catch, but not enough for the first down.
And again, now looking downfield, he pulls it down. Pressure's coming, gets rid of it. It's going to be incomplete, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, I think the pressure did get to him. They had a pass rush. It looked like he had some time, and then things closed. And he's strong enough sometimes to go ahead and throw that ball accurately, but not that one.
So they will punt it away. Scooped up at the goal line, and it's not a good kick. It's going to go low and bounce at the 30. For what it's worth, it does take a Menlo roll. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats.
Okay, I think we'll see some option here. There's the option.
Option to the near side, and they'll pitch it on first down. Flag comes in back near the line of scrimmage.
Okay, now Woodside will run, that's a hold against them, but they will run an option offense. That's what they've been noted for in the past, and this is out of the I formation. So they'll fake the fullback, and then that tailback can go right or left, and obviously the quarterback would go with him. This was the option right, where they pitched the ball, and Menlo had it well defensed, and then it was the penalty as well. So brings the ball back, 1st and 20 now. I can run the option out of this as well.
Quarterback Ricky Hoffer under center for the Wildcats, and Ricky looking left, throwing as he's going away. It's a nice throw, as he didn't have his feet set, but he had a little zip on that one.
Well, they also had their back coming out, so they flooded that left side. They had a slot on the left, and they had their backs set to the left. And that was a nice throw, and, you know, I almost made up that penalty yardage, so we'll call it second about 12.
2 receivers near side, split backs on second down rather, and a flag comes scooting in under the legs of the lineman there. Maybe too many players here for Woodside with the official. The improper equipment. Wow.
Yeah.
Is he serious?
Okay, unsportsmanlike against one of the Woodside players. That's a forward pass.
Pass is complete. Now to the 50. Good tackle made on that play by Chris Zeisler as Chris got over there and made that tackle. It's going to be third down and long here for the Wildcats.
And obviously they're interested in throwing the ball as well as running that option. So I think you're going to see there's trips to the left, probably another passing down.
That pass is complete. Got Byron Castillo. Castillo to the 10. Tripped up at the 5-yard line. So Woodside with a big strike.
Well, that ball was almost intercepted. It gets there just in the nick of time for the Woodside team, but unfortunately for Menlo, you know, just a hair too late. So they pick up not only the first down, but a lot of yards on this, and they're threatening right now. So Woodside is in great field position. That's the option out of a different set.
Great pitch. Nice play that time. It's Castillo into the end zone for a touchdown as Woodside is on the board first.
Now that was interesting. They did that in a sense out of fly motion. The back went in motion. He didn't go across near the quarterback, but he went back to his original halfback position and then ended up as the pitchman. So nice play by Woodside, and they get the score, and they tack on the extra point.
They do indeed. So the Wildcats out in front early, 7-0. As Menlo had him pinned back, Woodside was going backwards, taking a lot of penalties on this drive. But they get the one big play, and then they punch it in for 6.
So we'll see if this kick is as good as the last one, if they can pin Menlo back, or if Menlo can go ahead and get good field position.
Bouncing, taken at the 5-yard line.
Much better.
Big burst of speed up the middle here for Zach Chase, and Zach spins around and gets a couple more. Flags come in.
Another penalty flag. So that, I think, is going to be against.
18, Zach Chase takes the kick out.
Okay, this is against Menlo. So, well, we've seen a fair share of penalties in this first, 10 or so plays, and unless things straighten out, it's going to be a lot of additional yardage that people are going to have to make. So, it might be chippy down there on the field, and we don't know, but it's 1st and 10 there. This is the option again.
Option for Hennigan. He's going to keep it himself.
Number 12, Jack Hennigan keeps the ball.
So pickup of about 3 or 4 there. And Jack makes the decision that he will not pitch. He'll cut up field, and not a bad play.
2nd down and 5. That's complete. Nice job that time. Good timing pattern with Connor Patterson. And it's going to be a 1st down.
Well, just a quick pass, and as you mentioned, both receiver and quarterback on the same page, driving the defensive backs back and catching the ball.
Here's Mayer. Dillon to the 45,
nice
still on his feet into Woodside territory. Has a nice burst of speed that time for Dylan Mayer.
Well, he follows his blocking, really well on this play. You can see it looks like it's just a swing pass. It's going to be maybe, a 5-yard gain or so, and he got a block to the inside, at least a screen off on the outside and block to the outside, and he accelerated through that small hole.
Nice pass downfield. It's incomplete, intended for Tommy Ford. Tipped up by the safety there for Woodside.
Yeah, tipped and then almost caught by Tommy, but Tommy had his defender beat, but the safety came over and made a play on it, so he couldn't catch it. Trips to the right.
He's got Dillon on that side this time. Nice blocking out in front.
Might have been a face play. Nope.
Going to be 3rd down now for Menlo, trailing 7-0.
Well, all right, and 3rd, and I think they might be in 4-down territory if you don't catch him here.
That's incomplete, intended for Max Parker.
Well, a little bit high. And then, you know, there's the defensive back comes in and, you know, kind of tries to make the tackle, but we'll see if there's a penalty flag here and what the call might be.
There's a penalty flag down.
Big discussion, but we'll see. I'm guessing it may be dead ball, personal foul. Okay, so it's against Woodside, so it brings up an automatic first.
It does indeed.
There's an automatic, changing both the
Matt
formation.
Bradley in at quarterback now for Menlo. Bradley looking right, now looking left, now looking nowhere, up the middle, trying to stay on his feet. He's going to go down. Lost about 7 yards on that play, taken down by, that was Keoli Mahoney in there for Woodside.
Well, you know, Bradley is looking, and then, you know, just doesn't have enough time to go ahead and make the play. So Matt's out and Jack's back in.
And in motion for the Knights. Hennigan looking downfield, throws, tipped up and almost intercepted, almost complete. Max Parker, the nearest Menlo Knight, but that was right into the hands of the defender.
And it's man coverage, but, you know, in this case, the ball is thrown to the wrong man. So Menlo dodges the bullet, and so it brings up third and long.
That's complete to the end zone for a touchdown. First catch of the game for Chris Reed as Hennigan put it right where he needed to, and the Knights respond.
Well, Chris is going on a streak to the outside. He bends it to the, you know, outside of the corner and away from the safety. Ball's delivered right where it needs to be, and it's the end result is 6 points. So nice play by Menlo. They get, you know, with an extra point, they're right back in the game, tied at 7.
Extra point is pure, and it's 7-7 as the Menlo Knights respond on the next offensive possession. And any coach will tell you in any sport, if a team scores, the first thing you want to do is get right on the scoreboard yourself in some way, even if you can't tie it up. But Menlo does just that, and it sucks any momentum that Woodside might have had as this bullet goes in the back of the end zone.
And that's a nice play, too. We you know, tried to credit the special teams when they've done a great job, and that's real important. Make them go 80 yards now. Good defense there. So just a quick pitch, and Menlo's defense is all over this.
Hand it off on second down. Nice tackle on that play by Dylan Mayer. It's going to be third down and about 4.
Well, this is a little, you know, it's a fold block. You see the left guard kick out. They had, I think, a trip set, 3 men to the right. And so a nice tackle, but it brings up third and short.
Trouble there. That ball is loose, and I believe Menlo jumped on it. Wyatt Rouser is on the ground with the football. Yep. And the Knights, a big turnover deep in Woodside territory.
Well, it's unclear whether that was going to be a give to the back or not. They had a mix up there. So Menlo gets a great break, and let's see if they can capitalize.
Into the end zone. Touchdown Menlo. Dylan Mayer in stride from 24 yards out. Jack Hennigan with another nice ball that time, and Menlo has the lead.
Well, that's been, you know, 3 or 4 very nice plays in succession here for Menlo. Both on offense, defense, and then, you know, special teams. So nice job, and they take the lead now 14-7. And, you know, what they need to do again is a repeat. Kick it in the end zone, hold them on defense, or get a turnover and score again.
3:40 to go here in the opening quarter. 14-7 Menlo out in front as the ball is teed up and punched downfield. Taken at the 15-yard line here by Woodside. Menlo, nice coverage. Going to be 1st and 10 at the 30.
So the kick was not as deep, obviously, did not go into the end zone. But good coverage. You'll see that, you know, Woodside ends up with the ball about the 30-yard line. But it's good coverage here, and 2 or 3 tacklers right here on the ball. So let's see if the defense can stop this Woodside attack. Now, they did not run the option much in that last series. Nor are they now.
5-step drop over the middle. That pass is complete. Good tackle there by Menlo, as that was Zeisler who came over from his linebacker position, made the stop.
Well, this is a little look off. You see the quarterback looking to the left, and it's, I think, a tight end delay. Usually the guy will block 1001 and then release underneath the linebackers, and he did.
Ball's loose, trouble here, and he gets rid of it nicely. Actually might have a completion here, and he does. So it looked like he was just trying to get rid of the football and save the sack, but instead it's going to be a first down.
Well, it was a play-action pass, because if it were not a pass play, they would have linemen downfield, and so that does, you know, it completes the play, meaning that it should be good, and they picked up that yardage.
And those offsides there.
Penalty flag on the play.
Okay, so there have been some penalties, that's for sure. And that one is against Menlo.
So 1st and 5. And they'll hand it off to Castillo.
And very little yardage on that, but it's, again, 1st and 5. You don't need much. You've got 3 more downs to pick up 3 yards.
2nd down now, almost an identical setup here. And they'll give it to the same back. And Menlo again is there.
Haswell takes the handoff.
Well, they're making, you know, small yardage, but we'll see if Menlo can stop them on this 3rd down play. This is an interesting set here.
Very
3
interesting
guys.
setup there. Quick pass out right, that's complete. Nice tackle made quickly by Connor Stasny, but it's enough for a 1st down.
Well, they had 3 receivers in tandem there, and then they sent the player in motion. And, you know, usually you have to zone that, and that's usually to try and clear somebody. So they did that, and they picked up their 1st down. So back to the base O.
Looking left is incomplete. Pressure was coming quickly around the outside from Carson Badger.
Right, and there really is no receiver in this area. So it was, I guess, a timing route, and just thrown where no one happened to be.
Pass left, that's intercepted. Picked off by Chris Reed. And streaking down the sideline. Correction, that's number 9, Connor Stasny over there, as Connor came up and made a nice play. And it's a turnover.
He sure did. He is, you know, right in the flight of the ball. He takes it away from the intended receiver, makes a great interception, and that does a good job of, you know, gaining some additional yardage. I mean, it was, you know, probably going to be tackled back maybe 10, 12 yards further back, and just an outstanding play. So Menlo has, again, a good field position here.
Should be the final play of this 1st quarter. Pitch it to Hayru Peacock. Hayru, nice cut to the outside to the 35-yard line, and a flag comes in. Nice run by Hayru Peacock that time, right?
It was, and maybe a horse collar at the end here, but he certainly gets the outside, and then he uses his speed to go ahead and continue to make yardage, and we'll see the result here. No, it was holding against Menlo, so that's unfortunate. He's going to pull that, take that run back.
1st down and about 8 to make it 15 here for the Knights. So an unfortunate penalty there. And again from the shotgun, pressure's coming. He throws on the run, and it's incomplete, just short of Connor Stasny.
Well, there was good pressure. You know, it looks like he may not get the pass off, or may not be able to, you know, throw a full stride step to it, but it's just an incomplete, so that's good. 2nd, about 14, 15.
Jack loses the handle of the snap, and he tries to get a pass off, but it's incomplete.
Well, a little lucky on this. I think that was going to be the screen, or at least a throw to Dylan, but the ball was not caught, not intercepted.
Shovel pass here to Dylan Mayer. Dylan fighting through traffic. Dives forward to the 43-yard line. It's going to be shy of a 1st down still.
But, you know, they needed a lot, and they got probably a 10-yard gain, but as you mentioned, it's going to be short of the 1st down. Now, Woodside closed that pretty quickly, and we'll see if they elect to go for it.
They will punt it away, or line up to punt it away. And they'll throw it. Parker to the right side, that's complete. Stasny has it to the 35-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Enough for the first down. So you have to always be alert and aware, and they run the fake punt and are successful on this one. And so they pick up a first down. Nice play on the offensive end of it. A big gamble, but pays off.
1st and 10 now for the Knights. Back in on offense. 7-7 the game. And again, correction, 14-7. Looking to the right side. That's incomplete, intended for Parker.
But, a pass thrown where only his receiver can get it, or it's going to be an incomplete. And they've worked that, streak to the outside very, very efficiently. Shovel pass is incomplete.
Incomplete, but it probably is not the worst thing. Or he was going to maybe get a yard out of it, but it was defended well that time by Woodside.
But it keeps those defensive players honest. Now, if they keep rushing, you throw a screen, you throw another shovel, and it kind of keeps them back on their heels.
3 receivers left. Quick pass is good to the 30.
Not enough for the first down, but certainly makes this a 4th and manageable. I don't think they'd go for the field goal right now, but certainly a big play this early in the game.
It is 4th and 4. And again, quick pass out right. That's complete. And it should be enough for a first down. We might need a measurement here. It's close.
Yeah, it does depend on where they mark.
First down? First down for the Knights. So Menlo gets just enough to move the chains, but that's all you need. And the drive continues here. 14-7 they lead. Stasny in motion to the left side. Now 3 receivers over there. And again looking to the right, however. Corner of the end zone. Incomplete. Again, just too far for Max Parker to pull it in.
Well, he looks to his left, kind of draws the defense and goes back to the single coverage on his right. And as we've noted, if you're going to miss so that it cannot be intercepted. Option.
Big run there. Dylan Mayer throws his shoulder down. First down for the Knights.
Well, he uses both a burst of speed here to get around the corner to pick up the first down. He gets a block there, and then just enough to go ahead and get by those defenders, and then he takes on, that would be somebody's going to knock him out of bounds. He becomes the aggressor, the tackler in a sense.
Shotgun for Hennigan. Looking right, throwing right. That's complete. Popped on Chris Reed, and the ball comes loose. Hopefully he's all right, as he took a pretty hard lick in the ribs there.
Well, the defender, this is a corner who's rolling up, and he makes the contact there, and and knocks the ball, jars the ball loose.
Hopefully Chris is okay. Maybe just knocked the wind out of him there. Mayer down to the 6-yard line.
Well, Dylan catches the ball. He's going into the flat out of the slot receiver there. Catches the ball, and he can outrun the inside man, but they've got 2 guys that come up and make the tackle. Now, it's good yardage. He's made about 5 or 6 yards. So, again, 3rd and manageable.
Quick pass to the left. Incomplete. Connor Patterson had it on his fingertips.
Okay, now I believe Menlo can still make a first down without making the touchdown, but nice attempt there, just out of the hands.
I'll take a timeout here. It's going to be 4th down.
So maybe a field goal.
They'll line up to go for it. Shotgun formation. Patterson in motion. And again, looking right. Quick throw right is knocked down at the line of scrimmage, and Woodside will take over on downs.
Well, nice defensive play. They hold Menlo, and now what Menlo needs to do is go ahead and try to prevent any yardage here, so they get either a turnover or get the ball in great field position. String it out. So that's good defense. They just go ahead and string the play out, not allow the ball carrier to get outside, and then turn it back into the rest of your defense.
Bunch formation on the near side.
I think they're pitching this way. Okay.
They'll run a misdirection play, but Wyatt Rouser was not fooled at all.
No, that's the, you know, they make it look like, okay, we're going to pitch and go left and, you know, because of our strength. But Menlo's right there and does a nice job. Same formation.
Rolling out, bootleg to the near side. Throwing across his body. That is complete. As it was Byron Castillo, the receiver.
Well, this is a play-action pass, and there's not enough pressure on the quarterback. If he looked like he might have been able to run for a first down, and then he certainly sees his receiver open, delivers the ball right before he gets out of bounds. So that was a big play by Woodside.
Big play. It's a first down option. And he pitches it right at the last second before going down. Nice job that time. It's Castillo who eventually will be the ball carrier.
Well, it was risky, and it was a nice play. And if you live by the option, sometimes you you can lose the ball on that. But nice play and good job by Menlo, not giving up or not slowing down on it. You play until you hear the whistle.
Bunch formation again. Same play now, rolling out to the near side. Pressure's coming all of a sudden. Hoffer's going to pull it down.
Okay, now because of the formation, Casey, they have 3 men over here. They're able to hold one of them in blocking, and that's why they're able to kind of get the corner, get it outside. And Menlo comes over, good pursuit, and makes the play for a very short gain. And they obviously had good coverage downfield, too, as well.
Zeisler eventually made the tackle. Chris Atkins was in there as well. As Atkinson had the pressure, that's going to be incomplete and almost intercepted.
Right. But this is going to bring up a 4th down play. So, more than likely, I will think that they would punt and get in punt formation. So Menlo should get the ball in pretty good field position.
Ball is going to bounce at the 44-yard line. Dillon's going to let this one run out. So Menlo will take over. Stuck on 14-7 right now. The Knights out in front. Here's Mayer. Bursts upfield to the 50. Now breaks free of everybody to the 30. Touchdown Menlo as Dylan Mayer showing that burst of speed to the outside. And it looked like he was going to be cut off a couple times there, Ray, but he took it the entire length. And it's a big run there for the Knights. They extend their lead.
Well, he certainly did, and we saw that earlier in the first quarter when he, kind of broke that seam on a very similar play, a swing pass. And here, he not only breaks it, but no one's going to catch him. And that's a great job of running and knowing exactly where he is, using the sidelines, etc., to, extend this lead. So nice play.
Yeah, he had the angle. They had the angle
it
on
seemed
him.
Like
he didn't have to throw it because that one's blocked. But, he didn't have to throw a stiff arm. He didn't have to put on a move. He just outran him.
He did. He used his, just that speed, that burst. And it was a nice play. And speaking of a nice play, there's a good defensive play by the Wildcats.
So with 4 minutes to go in this second quarter, Menlo leads at 20-7. Another deep kick. So 1st and 10 from the 20 here for the Woodside Wildcats. They had a 7-0 lead in this game. Menlo's put up 20 unanswered points so far. High formation on 1st down. And they'll play action. Looking over the middle. Pressure's coming now. Gets free of a couple Menlo players. Still dancing. And he's going to eventually pick up about 5 yards. So Hoffer with a nice play as nobody was open downfield.
Well, it appears, that he's going to be sacked, and then he gets out of about 2 or 3 arm tackles and almost breaks it. And the problem with a quarterback like that, one that's able to run, is if he can regain his, feet, he might be able to throw a ball way downfield, and you got an open receiver. So good thing Menlo played it the way they did, and now it's going to be forcing a 3rd, and they can stop them on 3rd down here. They'll force the punt, and maybe have an opportunity to score again before the half.
3rd and 3, 3rd and 2. They'll pitch it. Good blocking that time by Woodside. And it's going to be a 1st down. That could be a block in the back. But
yeah, the blocking was good, but I'm not sure it was legal.
Illegal blocking usually is good.
So they Menlo can't hold them there, but maybe they can get a turnover. Woodside still has a long ways to go ahead and get near a scoring opportunity.
And he gets rid of it. Connor Patterson was coming from behind it. I didn't think the quarterback Hoffer saw him coming until the last second, and he was able to get rid of it.
Yeah, but this is a difficult pass to throw. You're throwing back across your body, and you don't have much on it. So he was fortunate, I think, that it wasn't picked off. And the chance for success is usually not that good.
Couple of yards there. It's going to be 3rd down and about 8.
It looked like, again, there may have been a hold in there because one of the linemen even raised his hands like, I'm not guilty of it. I'm not guilty of the hold. Anyhow, 3rd and about 8. Let's see if they can hold him here.
Quick pass out near side. It's going to be close to a 1st down.
Okay, this is just a quick pass with a blocker out in front. Menlo collapses on it quickly. But, and then we'll see if it's enough for the 1st. Okay, Menlo's going to call a timeout. So, 4th down, they're going to force them to punt.
They will indeed. So the Knights, about 1:45 to go in this 2nd quarter, will get the ball back. Try and extend their lead.
A punt block on? No.
Oh, fake. Nope, he's going to kill a little time. And it's a great punt on the run, or like a rugby-style
that's
punt.
Exactly.
But it's taken at the 20. It'll be down at the 20.
That's exactly what it was. Right-footed kicker runs to the right and buys a little time.
And again now on 1st and 10. Pressure's coming. Buys himself some time. He's going to go down. And Menlo's going to take a timeout here.
Well, a lot of pressure here. Jack looks downfield, sees that nothing's open, tries to buy some time, and then tries to make some yardage. But the pocket or the rush gets to him. And so let's see if they can go ahead and get something out of this one.
And again, option. Pitches it to Heru Peacock, and Heru turns the corner. Flag comes in. This might come back here.
Well, this is the option. Jack does a nice job. He cuts up. He makes probably 6 or 8 yards, then pitches. Heru gets the ball, goes to the outside, does a nice job of staying inbounds right here. That might be a leading with the head.
Yeah, they're going to tack it on.
Yeah, so I think it was helmet to helmet there. We'll wait the signal, and if it wasn't, I'm going with that, Casey.
Yeah, we're going to 15 for sure, whatever it is. So big penalty there on this drive. And again, pass out to the left to Dylan Mayer. Dylan tries to turn it upfield. He's going to run out of bounds.
Well, that's a wise thing. It was, he could not go ahead and get the, extra yardage. So get out of bounds, stop the clock. That was a 1st down play. So let's see if Menlo can go ahead. They got a bunch on the short side there.
And again, airs it out downfield. He's got an open receiver a little too far for Connor Patterson that time. Well, at least it's not Max Parker. That's been the overthrow down the right side so far today, but this one's a little too far for Connor.
Well, what they've done though is they've gone to the single receiver, the one receiver side, and they've got it's a good idea.
Tommy Ford, Tommy to the 40, to the 30, thrown down at the 30-yard line.
Well, Menlo, with a little bit of luck and a few more yards, they'll be in field goal position if they do not go ahead and get a score. So that's a nice play there. It keeps they get the 1st down.
1st and 10, whistle here, but it might be an inadvertent whistle. They're just going to play on. And again, looking left, throwing left, downfield. He's got an open receiver down to the 2-yard line as he hit Chris Reed, number 2. It's 1st and goal.
Geez, nice read, and right where you want to go ahead and have the ball, he puts it in. There's no safety in there. Chris dives and makes the catch. So nice play.
And again, looking left. He gets out of the grasp with a sack, throws to the end zone, touchdown. Tommy Ford with the 2-yard touchdown catch. As looked like Hennigan was going to get sacked. Instead, it's 6 more points.
Well, give Jack a lot of credit here. He is, he looks like he's being strong-armed, and he just uses his strength to go ahead and rip away from that tackle. Uses his, he looks around, sees that there's more than one receiver open, goes ahead and delivers the ball to Tommy, and 6 points out of it. So very, very nice play.
So the extra point is up and good, and it is a 27-7 lead for the Menlo Knights.
Well, that was, a great ending to the half. I know it's not over just yet, but by, virtue of getting the scores, making those plays, so great job there. So let's see if they can go ahead and just hold them here and, continue to keep this lead. That's 80 yards away, so nice job on the kick.
That is impressive. And it's pretty much routine at this point.
Yeah, it has been.
So 1st and 10 from the 20. 28 seconds to go in this second half. Pressure's coming up the middle. Hoffer's going to run for it.
This is okay, as long as he doesn't go, 80 yards. They put a good pass rush on him. They're forcing the quarterback. He does not, he cannot go ahead and find a receiver. He's going to run, so he's going to have to run through the entire team here if he's going to make, a lot of yards, and that's usually not going to happen. So nice play by Menlo.
Woodside did take a timeout. Pass out right. That is complete. Short of a first down, but it's a nice throw and catch.
Right, and they stop the clock right here, so they'll get a couple more ticks and a couple more plays.
Hoffer rolling to the near side. Now throwing on the run. That is complete. Still on his feet. Menlo needs to wrap up here. They do. So Woodside putting together a decent drive here, but the clock is an issue, a big issue, and they're going to probably run out of time.
Well, this is a nice play. It's well thrown because there was a defender in front of the intended receiver. Good gang pursuit there, and able to stop the any additional yardage.
Hoffer airs it out. You hear the buzzer in the background. That's going to be intercepted at the 1 yard line. So Menlo stops that drive as Woodside had to take a shot here towards the end of the half. But Menlo is going to head into the break with a 27-7 lead over Woodside. Menlo trailed in this game 7-0, and it's been 27 unanswered points since then. We will take a break and be back with the third quarter here on CCSA. Second half action about ready to commence here from Menlo School as the Knights have a 27-7 lead over the Woodside Wildcats. It's been all Menlo here so far, Ray, as a couple big plays, a couple big runs. It's been an excellent half for the Menlo Knights, and they have a 20-point lead to show for it.
Right, with the exception of that first score. Woodside jumped on them, and Menlo's come back. See if they can keep things. Well, they went off sides on that one. No reason to be in a hurry. You're going to usually kick that ball into the end zone.
You just wanted a little more challenge there.
Yeah, well, they're going to get it. Oh.
And they'll go with the reverse.
No, they're not going to fool too many people.
It's odd to call a reverse when you have yet to have the opportunity to return a kick, but it will be 1st and 10 at about the 20 regardless.
Well, and it's an interesting reverse because it's a pitch, and then number 80 does not get over to the return side, which was their bench. All right, well.
1st and 10 here for Woodside. Split backs for the Wildcats, and they play action rolling out right, and it's almost picked at the line by Connor Patterson, but he knocks it down.
Well, nice rush there, getting the hands up and then being able to bat the ball down. It is difficult to, intercept or react that quickly to intercept it, but nice play and another play action pass.
Hoffer looking right, throwing right. That's intercepted. picked off by Chris Reed as he moves downfield to the 20-yard line. As he was lying in wait that time there, Ray, that ball hung up in the air for quite a while, and he stepped right in front of it.
Well, again, not a lot of step into the pass and doesn't go very far down the field. Not obviously not near the intended receiver, but not far enough. Chris makes a good interception, then wisely gets out of bounds here because there were too many defenders. So excellent field position. Let's see if Menlo can capitalize on this first turnover.
Hennigan looking downfield, now throwing in the right corner of the end zone, incomplete.
And I think that was a throwaway. If it wasn't, I'm going to still give him credit for doing that. It's first down, and you've got 3 more downs, obviously, to go ahead and try to connect with somebody. So get it out of there if you can't find an open receiver.
Jack rolls out. Now he's in trouble. He's going to bring it down. Now he's got room to the 15. Slips and falls at about the 13.
He's trying to make a cut back there. And, he rolls to his left, feels the pressure, comes up underneath the rush and makes some yardage and was trying to make additional yardage. So key play here. Option.
Bradley in at quarterback for the option, and he goes down.
Very close, though. We'll see. It's going to be, I think, a 4th down play. So we'll see if Menlo, they may elect to kick a field goal here. I will see.
4th down and 3. Bradley throws. That is complete. It's going to be close to the first down marker, but I think he's got it.
Yeah, these 4th down plays, they've come, when they make them, they're either making them by just a small amount or they're missing it by a small amount, and they made it.
Bradley still in at quarterback. Looking left, looking for Dylan Mayer. He's open at the 5. Nice tackle out there.
Right. He couldn't shake that tackle if Dylan shook it. He would have been a touchdown, but a nice play here by the defense. Dylan catches the ball, tries to, avoid that tackle, but going to bring up 2nd and still about 6.
Bradley in trouble. He's going to go down. Lost a couple that time.
Well, this is a play-action pass, and I'm assuming nobody is open, and then unfortunately, the defense goes ahead and makes the play. So we'll see what happens after the timeout. I'm sure Coach wanted to talk it over with him, say, hey, here's what we need to do on 3rd down.
Hennigan back in there, shotgun. Reed goes in motion to the left side. Mayer right next to Hennigan in the backfield. Jackson trouble, throws it up, and it's intercepted. Picked off in the end zone. And he's got a room down the right side of the field. This is John McKee. And McKee into Menlo territory. 45, make it a 55-yard return on the interception.
Well, this was very, very difficult toss with men all over him and, thrown into a crowd. Luckily, Dylan goes ahead and makes the tackle because this could have been a 100-plus return for a touchdown. All right, Menlo now has their work cut out for him again.
1st and 10 at the 45 for the Wildcats. Hoffer straight up the middle on the handoff. Room to the 30. Mayer chasing again, and he's got him pulled down at about the 14-yard line as Dylan Mayer with another touchdown-saving tackle.
Right. He's made 2 of them here, and, if Menlo isn't careful, they're going to let Woodside right back in this game.
Yep, indeed.
So 1st and 10 at about the 12-yard line.
Hoffer in trouble, now throws, and it's picked off. Intercepted by Chris Zeisler, and Chris has it to the 40. He's in open field to the 40-yard line. 30, cuts back towards the 20, and into the end zone for a touchdown. Chris Zeisler.
Well, that is a great play and a big, big turnaround here. Rather than Woodside possibly getting 6, Menlo gets the 6 points. And Chris does a great job here at the end. He realizes he has 1 man to beat. That guy, the defender, is trying to take a good angle at him. Chris slows down, lets the blocker go ahead and get in position, and then cuts back to the outside and scores. So real nice play, and I think that, might ice the game, obviously, for Menlo, but big turnaround.
So Zeisler on senior day here at Menlo School with one of the bigger plays of the season for Menlo. As you're right, Ray, we were talking about Woodside had rattled off a couple big plays in a row, and we're looking to get back into the game, but instead it is 34-7, Menlo out in front.
This time it will not go in the end zone.
It's a big boy bringing that ball back upfield. That was Keola Mahoney for Woodside. Keola only comes into this game at 6'4", 270.
Well, there's a penalty marker down, and we'll see who this is against.
That's a personal foul against Woodside.
Maybe blocking below the waist. I don't know.
Cannot confirm. Might just be a personal foul to let him return that ball and run into people at full speed. That could be it.
Well, you want to block him down, tackle him, knock him down, do whatever you can. But it puts Woodside way back now on about the 14-yard line. Nice play here.
That's pass complete to McKee, and McKee has about 9.
So Woodside has really gone back to, just throwing the ball. They did not run a lot of options, so I had thought that they would run more option, but they got so far behind her. Maybe that changed their game plan, but that's going to be an incomplete here. And really, we have seen their quarterback not step into their throw, not step into his throws and underthrow men, and that's usually when you can get picked off or intercepted for 6 points. I think that one may go against Menlo.
Second down here, Hoffer. Throwing on the run. That's complete downfield, and a nice throw on the run as he hit Byron Castillo.
That really was. It was he airs it out and just steps right into the pass, throws it right where it needs to be thrown. And Castillo had beaten, he's kind of in between the two defenders there.
Scrambles back up near the line of scrimmage. Actually picked up about a yard on that play. A lot of work for a yard.
Right. And, again, good coverage and then a good rush. And it's difficult to beat, 4 or 5 different people to make any big play. And so they did not. 2nd and 9. There's the short field option, or short side of the field.
Yeah, and Menlo looked like they used that short field to the advantage, but he was able to slip through.
Right.
Nice run by Massalit there for Woodside.
Well, the quarterback pitches. It looks like we're going to drive him out of bounds, and he just steps right back inside, ducks underneath a tackle, and makes, maybe enough for a first down. Depends on where they mark it. So 3rd and very short.
Maybe 4th and short.
I think so. That's the lead play, and they just did not make it. Same play, I bet. No, give it to the fullback.
We have a first down here.
He should have it. Yeah, they should have it on that, and that was good effort there. So it is a first down.
So Woodside continues to move the chains here as they trail 34-7.
What they need to do is they need to score on this drive. I think if they don't, they may have trouble getting back in this game.
Deep pass to the goal line, but it's going to be incomplete, or it was complete but out of bounds. Regardless, it'll be 2nd and 10.
Right, and this is good defense because the corner is stride for stride with him, and he's playing in the field, so that if you catch the ball, it's going to be out of bounds, and it was.
Try it again.
Yeah. Well, they don't.
You might have pushed off there. The flag did come in.
But they didn't catch it inbounds again.
Closer. That one was closer.
All right. I'll give that to you. But I think it's going to be offensive pass interference. We'll wait and see. If it's defensive, then it's going to be a first down. But if it's pass interference against the offense, it's going to be loss of down and then yardage. Yeah, it was offensive. So they lose it down in 5 yards, and, it's going to be 3rd and about 15, I think.
It will be 3rd and 15 when the ball gets respotted pre-spotted, or you know what I mean. 3rd and 15 here for the Woodside Wildcats. Menlo in firm control of this one.
Probably a screen.
Going the wrong direction. Now throws it up, and it's going to be incomplete. So no penalty markers, it doesn't look like, on that play. And it should be 4th and very long here for Woodside.
Right. Menlo, good pass rush, good coverage, and then even better coverage, because once a quarterback spills out like that, it's hard to go ahead and maintain and stay with the receivers, for all that length of time. But they do, and it brings up a 4th and long, and they elect a punt, which I think is a good idea. That's the rugby punt. No, they're going to run for it.
I don't think he's got a long way to go, but it's going to be a turnover there. Really had nothing to lose. It's not terrible field position for Woodside if Menlo took over, but trying to get something out of nothing there.
He fooled some of the players. You saw that Menlo was going to go ahead and set up a wall return, but just too many people, too far to go, and too many people to outrun.
First down for Matt Bradley, and he pitches to Hayru Peacock.
Nice.
And Hayru busts through a tackle down to the 45-yard line.
Nice run right there at the the point of attack here, where it looks like he's going to go ahead and get tackled. Hayru closes on the ball and then spurts out of there and gets an additional 6-8 yards.
Give it to Chris Reed.
Well, that was the wingback trap, the one they had, I think, scored a touchdown on earlier. But no, the nice play and good yardage. So they keep the drive alive and keep the chains moving. Yep.
Oh, nobody noticed.
Well, you can reset, but I think if you go forward, it's a problem.
Pumped once, now throwing right. Almost grabbed a couple times by Mayer.
Well, one each hand. I think he got it in his left and then his right.
Third down and 2. Excuse me, 3rd down and 12. That's going to be incomplete.
So I think we'll see the punt formation, or maybe they'll just go for it.
We'll punt it away. So teams exchange punts. That's a deep punt. It's going to be caught at the 1 dangerously. They'll give him a touchback. So 3 receivers right on 1st down. Offer to throw, and it's incomplete. They run that same play a lot. They sort of scramble everybody over in that side and hope that one guy comes free of the confusion. It's worked a couple of times, but that one's incomplete.
The unfortunate thing for Woodside is they're usually out of bounds when they complete them. So they're on or near the boundary, but rarely do they catch them in bounds.
Same looking play. Throwing right this time is incomplete as the receiver broke to the inside and the pass went outside.
So they're just slightly off, and it's going to cause some problems because it's 3rd and long again.
Passing right, that one's almost picked off. Great job that time by Menlo, as that was Zach Chase who broke that one up.
Well, and Menlo is they're in a coverage defense right now, and that is good defense, but they had, only a 4-man rush, if that. So we may see this rugby punt here.
Scrambling to get the right personnel on the field.
Nope, just a straight ahead punt.
Coaching staff for Woodside very upset on the far side of the field about something.
I don't know, but Menlo's got the ball, and we'll see you there in short field again, only 40 yards away or so.
Peacock's in trouble, but he breaks outside. Takes a hard hit, bounces off.
Well, he keeps the feet moving. That's what's important. He he loses a little ground here, but he outruns the defensive man, turns up the field, gets hit here, but keeps his feet moving, and then again makes, you know, three or four additional yards.
Bradley to throw. That's incomplete. First play of this fourth quarter.
Now that looked like just an out pattern and with single coverage there. Option here.
To Hayru. Passes to the outside, spins away, flag comes in. Hayru has a first down as it stands, but we'll await the penalty marker.
Right, there may be a block in the back, I think, right at the tail end here, but I don't know. We'll see.
So that'll back up the Knights. Bradley to throw downfield. That's caught, and Chris Reed got down just in the nick of time.
He did, and he makes the first down as well. So a nice play. Again, the middle of the field seems to be open. Quarterbacks have looked off to the outside, driving that safety out of there, and then they make the play. So first down, and that's going to make a couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
Not much there for Bradley, so he tucked it down. And as you mentioned, Ray, a couple yards.
Well, it keeps the clock moving, and, so that's fine. Oh.
Give it to Hayru, and he's bursts upfield.
But there's somebody comes right through and almost took the handoff. So it was a good thing the play was going to the right rather than the left.
3rd down and 3. Good pass. That's incomplete. Knocked down.
Now, because there was the ball was hit, there's no pass interference. It looks like there should be interference because the defender was tackling the intended receiver. But because it's tipped, you cannot go ahead and call it.
Pass is complete on 4th down, rather. Max Parker has the first down. So Menlo keeps the chains moving.
Nice play. Again, moving the time, the clock, and the chains. So Menlo keeps it going and may get another score, but the main thing is they're keeping the ball away from Woodside and keeping their defense fresh and off the field.
Right side incomplete, intended for Connor Patterson. A little wide of the mark.
Well, that's they fake the out and up, and then just again throwing it where only your receiver can catch it. Good play there.
Towards the end zone and into the end zone for the score. Nice job that time by Zach Chase, and Menlo extends the lead.
Well, that was the option, and Bradley starts to his left, pitches the ball. Chase does the rest. Again, the runners have found some seams to run in, and you'll see that he kind of splits it right here. He gets a block to the outside, runs inside the blocker, and touchdown. So nice play.
Extra point is up and good. So Menlo extends their lead. It's 42-7 over Woodside. It's been all nights, all day here at Menlo School.
Well, just, they've scored, I think, they haven't scored on special teams yet, but they've done a good job defensively and offensively. When they've had to, they've gone ahead and put the ball in the end zone with a number of different players in a number of different ways.
Big block downfield there. You could hear it. Actually stepped out of bounds there.
Right.
So things a little bit deteriorating on the field currently, as that was a bit of a sloppier play, but regardless, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats.
Well, it's a heads-up play in one sense that he realized there was a man trailing him, and so he pitches it to him. It was heads up by the defense, but the ball carrier was out of bounds, so they didn't gain too many additional yards.
That ball looked like it got into the sun.
Right. But again, you need to step into your throws, not throw off the back, the back heel or back of your feet. Step up into the throw.
Offered a lot of time. Now throws, that's complete to the 45-yard line.
Good enough for a first down and a nice throw. A little dangerous, throwing back against your, across your body here and into the middle of the field. But he pulls it off, and they pick up the first down.
Offer to throw again. That's picked off. Grabbed out of the air by Connor Stasny. Second interception of the game for Connor.
And somewhat like the other one, he is, he's right near the defender. He places, times it perfectly and plays it just like a receiver, as you should, as a defensive back. When the ball's in the air, it's anybody's ball. So kind of gets the ball and makes a good return. He's tackled, obviously, after a 20-yard gain, but that's a great play. So defense has done a good job.
Option here for Bradley. Pitch it to Peacock.
So option again and pitch. Matt makes 4 or 5 yards and then pitches it, and Haru, uses his speed, gets to the outside.
3 receivers right for Bradley. He's going to take it right up the middle.
That kind of looked like a little bit of an option as well, and then run up the middle.
Same formation here. This time they give it to Peacock out of the backfield.
So that was a straight ahead play. Looks like there was a little bit of a ball exchange problem, but still made yardage. So 4th down, use as much time as you can.
Doing that indeed. Quick pass. That's complete to Connor Patterson. Into the open. Touchdown, Menlo. So on 4th down, it was really just a quick slant pattern there to Patterson, and the defense sort of overcommitted there, Ray, and Connor did a nice job. He broke it upfield.
Well, he had beaten the corner, and then the safety overran the play, and so there's nobody at home, and away they go.
Extra point is up and good, and the Menlo Knights extend the lead. It's now 48-7, and I said it a couple times here today, Ray, but it was 7-0 at one point in favor of Woodside, and Menlo has now rattled off 48 unanswered points as you see the clock continuing to run here at this point at Menlo School.
Well, that's that mercy rule, and I think it's a good one because, you can't have injuries, you can have other problems.
No injuries, just mercy.
Well, it's fewer plays. And now that it's the game, the outcome has been determined. I think it's a good thing to do and a good way to go. But the players that are in there want to go ahead and do their best, so they'll go ahead and put forth a great effort, I'm sure.
Flag came in here at the end of this play. This thing is getting a little chippy. Backs up Woodside. Offer to throw. Looking deep downfield. He's got a receiver just a little far. And it'll be 2nd and 10.
Looked like a one-man route. There's nobody else out there, I think. And as you mentioned, just overthrown. So Woodside's still going to try and get some points on the board or run their offense anyhow.
So we can start looking forward to next week and the Valparaiso Bowl as Menlo takes on Sacred Heart Prep. I believe that's at Foothill College.
It will be this year. I think Menlo will be the host, but it'll be at Foothill. So it's a doubleheader. And the undefeated Frost-Soft team will play first, and then the varsity naturally. But I think that again, it's always a big challenge and a good game. I think that Prep, we don't know the outcome of the game right now that they're playing, but they have I think they're about at least 6 wins, and Menlo is looking to get a big win against a big rival. So you hope that both teams go into the game healthy and ready to play. So that'd be one of the keys and a great game.
Yeah, you couldn't ask for anything better the week before a big game like that to get your confidence moving other than a rout. 48-7, Menlo takes down Woodside here today. That's going to do it for us for everybody on our CCSA crew. It was an excellent game for Menlo, and we're proud to bring it to you. For my partner Ray Calcagno, I'm Casey McGuire. And thanks for joining us as the teams attempt to shake hands at midfield. And that will indeed end this one for us. Any final thoughts as the two teams head off the field, Ray?
Well, again, you know, what Menlo wants to do is be in the best physical shape possible. Go ahead and, you know, get out of here with the victory as they did, and get ready for that Valpo.
We'll have it for you here on CCSA, and we'll see you next week.